Hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Today I have a chance to show you this pretty crazy cool eye look I just did with the brand new Danessa Myricks Beauty Lightwork 4 Transcendence palette. Its full name is also the Illuminating Eye and Face Pigments. First of all, look at this. Look at the casing. And that's nothing. Wait till you see the palettes. This guy is $125. But before you gasp and fall back clutching your pearls, let me tell you why. There's some technology in this palette. Don't laugh at me. There really is. You can see why this palette costs what it does. There's a lot that goes into it. Danessa Myricks is sort of a makeup magician. Being self-taught, she didn't ever have to follow rules and doesn't now either. And she is just, there's no stopping Danessa Myricks. This stuff is innovative as can be. So I want to show it to you. And then I want to do kind of my version with this demo that we are going to undertake today. So let's take a look at these in two different lightings. Wait till you see this stuff outside. All right, first of all, you have seen the outside of the palette. Let's take a look at these fellas in the pan. I'm trying to clean up my mess. I made a mess of these. So take a look at them first in the pan. Let me get them out of the shining lights there. We have 14 color shifting chromatic shades in transcending finishes, 4 finishes and textures that can layer and build. So there are 8 velvet chrome powders. Those are seen here. That's more than what we have there. 8 of those. We have 2. Now the chrome flakes, if you are into the individual chrome flakes, we have 2 of those here, Paradise and Heaven. So those 2 in the middle here, Paradise and Heaven, are the 2 of the kind of best-selling chrome flake shades, which I actually didn't have, so this is new to me. And they're here in the palette. We have some glass metallic and reflective shades that are buried in here, and then 2 water activated. So these guys on the end here, this guy with my finger on it, and this guy over here, and you'll see these swatched, are water activated aqua chromes. And what that means basically is you can either spritz them with like a MAC Fix Plus or just even water, a little bit of a wet brush, and it kind of brings them to life. And then when they get onto the skin, they dry and they don't budge. So they're like lovely as a base or to add color. So all of these textures and finishes, everything here has about 1 million different shades it turns into. I think that's technically counting 1 million. And they are absolutely gorgeous. First of all, let's look at them in a light that really does not do them justice. We'll do them justice in a moment. But right now, let's look at these on my arm, first in studio lighting. And what I have done, you guys, is I have kept them. People have been liking that. I've had good responses. I have kept them in the order that they appear in the palette. So that is how you will see the swatches. So basically that is the palette order on my arm there in studio lighting. Absolutely just amazing. And like I said, studio lighting does not do these duochromes justice. I was playing around with them so much, multichromes, really not even duochromes. I was playing around with them so much that I stained my palm with them, and I had to take a little video with my phone to insert it here. Check that out. It's like, I'm telling you, it's magical. You almost feel like you were trying to grab at a unicorn as it was flying away, and that's what was left as you just tried to grab onto its tail, because it's pretty amazing looking. Now, let's take this palette outside into the warm California sunshine, where it really shows off to its best. Same order, same swatches, same arm, same me outside. Take a look at this in the sunshine. It definitely does those multi-chrome shades a little bit more justice. And again, in that second row, the outer shades in the second row are that water-activated aqua chromes. So you can see that I definitely got my brush wet. I use MAC Fix Plus, but I think Danessa Myricks says you can use water. I'm not really sure it matters. I just got the brush wet. You can also just get a little bit of the side of the shades wet. They recover really nicely. They're really interesting. They're water activated. You can touch them all you want, and they're not going to come off on your finger. They definitely need that water. And so they apply really beautifully to the eyes as well. And it makes it a little more exciting and a fun experience. The cool thing I think about all this innovation that we're seeing continually from Danessa Myricks is that somehow it's not intimidating. And I don't know, I don't know how she does it. Sometimes, you guys, look, between you and me, some of the larger Pat McGrath and even Natasha Denona palettes, you feel like you need to live up to some sort of a standard to use them. Drop a comment below if you agree. Sometimes it's like, oh, I better not, oh, I don't know if I, and there's something about this where you're just like, I don't know, who knows, let's see. Oh, look, that's pretty, you know, and there's something about, I think, Danessa Myricks' whimsy and fun that translates to the home user and to makeup artists alike. So yeah, I have a lot of thoughts on it. I mean, I think she's killing it. So I want to show you what I did when I put this together. I didn't follow any sort of tutorial. I just went out on my own. And this is what I got. I love it. So let's take a look right now. I'm feeling very rebellious right now because I know I'm expected with this palette to do a very dramatic, wild look. And I'm feeling rebellious because I'm not going to. It doesn't suit my personality. It doesn't suit my style of applying makeup. And it doesn't suit a good portion, not all of course, it doesn't suit a good portion of my viewers. So I do have a little bit of MAC Fix Plus, or you could use water, because I do kind of want to use some of these water activated aqua chromes, these two here. But I want to do something, probably going to use my fingers a lot, that's just kind of easy to wear. I just want to do something easy to wear. And in this palette, that's not necessarily easy to achieve. So I'm going to try it first with this Divinity shade right here. I had to turn it out of the light to look at the name. Let's just see what happens, you guys, okay? Now this could be applied, I'm really being quite gentle because there's, these are better probably applied with fingers or by Danessa Myricks herself, who's an expert. And a lot of these could be seen as kind of a one and done. Like these flake shades, a lot of people just use those. Most everyone I know uses those as a one and done. So we're going to be a little bit wilder than that, obviously. But I mean, just look, if I had my hair done the right way and the right outfit and the right red lipstick, how pretty would that be as just a gold eyeshadow one and done look? But I mean, we're going to go a little more than that. Did I have a little fallout? Just a tad right here. And I would put that down to application style. I really probably should use my fingers or kind of press and roll. So that's probably on me, you guys. Okay, I'm going to stick with the same brush and I'm going to go into the second shade here, which is called Nirvana, right here in the palette. It's funny, I'm looking in the mirror or in the viewfinder and it's looking brown, but as I look at it from the side, it's kind of a bronzy shade. So these do kind of switch it up on us. And all that's really doing is darkening. Now remember, as much as I kind of put this on me and go, oh, it's my style, I don't mind fallout. So you have to kind of consider the source here, you guys. I don't mind that there's a little bit of fallout with this. That's not really bothering me, and it's very minimal because I'm tapping very gently, and I'm still really thinking this is quite a pretty look so far. I'm quite happy with it. And now I'm going to take another brush. I'm working just with Sonia G today. I've been trying to switch it up with what I work with. Taking this little brush into the Nirvana shade, I just kind of want to run it under the eyes just a little bit. And it is kind of going copper and dark, and I just think it's very mysterious and pretty. Now remember that these pigments can be used on the face as well. Today I am just going to do an eye look, as I am not bold enough to get these on the cheeks and lips and such, but you could do that. I mean, you could get your shoulders, you could get your décolletage area, you could really do whatever you want. Danessa Myricks is very innovative and, like I said, kind of magical, and so she really doesn't place rules on us, and she wouldn't. It's just not her style. If you're innovative and imaginative, she applauds that. All right, let's look at the angel shade here. What if we were to take this angel shade down here and just put a little bit of it, just a little bit, very silver. Silver and gold are generally a no-no, but let's just have fun with it, into the inner corner of the eye, which I really like, and even a little under the eye. Again, I said I wanted to make this more wearable, and obviously this is like a party look. Well, it depends where you work, so. And it depends, I've had so many of you like, I don't care, I go to the grocery store like this. I'm like, you know what, good for you. Good for you, I love it. Okay, and I could, of course, even put a little bit of this on as let's do it a little bit like a highlighter, just a little bit, just for fun. right? It's kind of pretty. Okay, I'm going to stay away now from these shades here. Let's try to go into the middle here. And let me start by, this Paradise shade, you know, is one of the flakes, the chrome flakes, kind of a popular shade. Let's just put that right here in the middle. Now, Danessa Myricks does have some looks that she'll tutor you through on the website. I think Sephora even reposted some of them. So if you have a real, I mean, she will actually guide you, kind of put this shade on, put that shade on, but you know, I don't need it. I'm going, I do need it, but I'm not going to refer to it. I'm going to just try to do it on my own. And that's just a little bit of that kind of chrome flake shade. And I'm not using the aqua. I know I should. I mean, I guess we should. I just don't know where I'll put it at this point, you guys. I'm kind of running out of room. But I can tell you this, you know what I feel coming on? I feel a TikTok with an alternative look coming on. So rather than take this and make it into a TikTok, I think I'm going to do a separate one with a separate look, and we can use those aqua shades that are activated by water there. So that will be really, really, really fun. Okay. So knowing you can see some more looks from this on my TikTok, what do you guys think? I mean, let me tell you, you want to experiment with duochromes, multi-chromes, innovative formulas like this. There's great ones out there. I know Cleonda is amazing, and there's some, I mean, Sydney Grace does beautiful duochromes and multi-chromes, and a lot of independents. But I'll tell you, I really feel like Danessa Myricks is doing the most magic with them. And of course, we're a community, so we can have a discussion about this below in comments. But I really feel that she's just kind of killing it. And ever since Danessa Myricks has kind of taken off, I feel that it's her creativity has taken off with it. Like, hear me out. Rather than being even safer, because now she's selling to more people than ever, it instead has made her kind of go, okay, well, you thought that was something, try this, you know. I just think she's becoming more and more innovative. The success is giving her an assurance that her brand is working, and therefore she's moving with it, you know, and it's inspiring her. I guess that's the word I was looking for. I really feel that way. Every time she releases something, I'm like, what is this? And it's magical. And yes, my style of applying makeup is much more every day, but I think I made this work. I mean, this is pretty. At a party, I mean, you can wear it to work, I don't care, but I mean, it's really pretty. I really like it. So I just need to know what you guys think. And some of you are going to say beautiful, but not for me. I just, just let's get the convo going here. And I will do another look on TikTok because I'd love for you to see you guys over on TikTok and Instagram too. Although, don't worry, I really am a YouTuber because I talk too much. Short form doesn't suit me. But I would love to see you over there and to see you guys. If you want to join our membership, we're doing another live on Friday for members only. We just have fun and we talk about inside industry stuff that we don't even talk about here. It's a little less filtered, that kind of thing. So we would love to have you there. There's a join button around this video somewhere or in a link below. We'd love to have you there. Any way that you want to participate. I just so much enjoy this community. So definitely leave your comments below. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I sure hope that you did. Hey, if you haven't already done so, make sure that you subscribe to this channel as it helps me get the word out and costs you absolutely nothing. So I would love to have you on board, and that way I can see all of you in the next video. Bye-bye.